Okay, we are sitting here. We're with Pac. She's an edgy rock singer from Mexico with an amazing voice and a unique story, and I'm going to let her tell it. But we're sitting here in Las Vegas with her, and how's it going?
It's doing just fine. I was just telling you behind the scenes that I was being completely bad here in Vegas. Like doing everything I'm not supposed to. That's what I'm doing here, and of course having coffee. Why not?
Awesome. So now, for those who may not know about you, you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on with you and your story?
Sure. Well, for the ones that don't know anything about me, my name is Pac. I come from Mexico City. I was born and raised there. I'm 23 years old. That means I was born in '90. And I'm a rock singer. What do you mean by rock? Usually they say like it's a genre, right? A music type. I believe it's more of a music style and a type of attitude, right? So my first record, which is this one, Rise Above, it was produced by Bumblefoot from Bumblefoot. That is actually the guitar player of GNR, Guns N' Roses. Before that, I believe he was playing with Little Ford, or he has been in such quite big deals like national ads. He has his own solo project. That dude is amazing, and right now he's working as a producer as well, and that's what he's doing with me. So if you want to check out my album, it's already on iTunes. You can find it there. Pac, Rise Above. The single is Rock and Roll Baby. We also have a couple of videos on YouTube, which you can find them as That Pac Nation, THE Pac Nation, Facebook Pac Nation, and Twitter Pac Nation. Everything is Pac Nation.
Awesome. So, you went to a concert last night.
Oh yeah, it was the best. Like, I was just telling you, I'm not a good fan. I've never been a good fan. I never go following artists around and, because I like that. So, probably you're gonna be thinking that I'm crazy, but I don't go to concerts because while I'm there, I would have been like, I would have done that. Crap. He did that, or I just want to be there. Get the fuck out, that's my spot. But anyway, I don't do that. But with Pink, I've been following her since Texas, New York, and since I was little, I used to buy all of her albums, DVD shows, like everything. And right now, when my friends were like, I'm gonna go see Pink, do you wanna go? I'm like, yes, let me go. So, and basically I was really close. I was in LA, so it was the last show here in Vegas. So I'm like, last show, Vegas, extremely good tickets. I was by the stage. Anyway, I don't want to sound
awesome.
Like a groupie, but I really enjoyed it.
So did you get to meet her or anything? But
no, I don't think she does meet and greet, and even though, no, there wouldn't have been any probability.
Oh.
But you know what?
It'd be fun if you met her.
Yeah, it'd be fun. But then again, I was there like for the music and the show.
Right.
And all the musicians that she has, Eva Gardner, the bass player,
oh yeah,
chick.
yes,
Man, she can rock. She's really badass.
I didn't know if you had backstage passes or what you had going on, so I know. So you recorded some demos and were playing around in Mexico at various venues and stuff. When did you venture outside of Mexico, and where was your first gig outside of Mexico?
Well, I've come from being a ballerina that just ended with a tragic accident. I broke my ankle the day of the exam, so that was pretty early. The last one, like, to become a professional ballerina, I'd probably go to a tour, try to get into Juilliard, Mm-hmm. That day I broke my ankle, so obviously I had 1 whole year of like therapy and to get back. And then to get back in the track, it took me like definitely too long and too much effort. Like, it was just a wreck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but being a ballerina has to do a lot with aging. Time is a very, very important factor in that career. So for me, it was just a dead end. Like, I was going nowhere. So obviously after that, I went through depression and I started writing my own songs. That's when I was like, you know what? I might be able to sing. It looks like fun. So I was like, yes, let's do it. So I started recording a couple of albums. And I say albums because I was signed by a record deal. I was already there, But at the end of the day, either it was the record The record deal was it was not very good. One of all. Second of all, I didn't like the record, which happened to me. By the end, I was like, you know what? It's not what I was looking for, and I cannot put something that is gonna have my name and everything as a first record on the market with me not being happy with it, you know?
Right.
Like fully satisfied. So I was like, no, I cannot release that. And the third one, I was recording in Monterrey, and Monterrey, you know, right now, well, back in the days, it was like very, very scary. Like it was gunshots every night, and I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm gonna get myself shot in the head. So I went back to Mexico, and I was like, okay, what do I like? What type of sound do I like? So I was like, okay, I like Little Ford, I like Guns N' Roses, I kind of like a little bit of Nickelback of the sounds, like the garage and everything of the guitars. And I like it to be a little bit hot, like Pink. So I shoot a couple of emails and send my project to different type of guitar players and producers to see which one would be like, hey, I want to work with you. And I have a couple of responses, very good ones that they say, I do want to work with you. But the one that I like most, and the one that I like most, like the whole deal, and the whole sound, and the history is Homophone. It has a really nice background. The guys seem to be like really straight, professional, and nice. And the sound is just like insane, out of this world. So I'm like, yeah, that's when I decided, you know what? I need to go to the States. So everything happened so fast, everything happened in like 2 months. So it was in a blink of an eye. Mom, guess what? I'm going to New York to record my album. She was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Eat your breakfast. I'm like, Mom, I'm being serious here. I'm going. I'm leaving. Yeah, sure. When are you leaving? Tomorrow morning. She's like, sorry, am I allowed to say fuck?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, nice. Fuck. We can say that out loud.
So what bands have you opened for so far?
I've been opening for quite a few. I mean, I've been opening for Queen's Strike twice, Mexico, in the States, Little Ford, obviously GNR, The Heroin, Girl That Coma, which is a band produced by John Jett. Really cool band. I like that. And I mean, those are the ones that I can remember of. Sorry, it has been like so quite a fucked up trip. So I'm like, what?
So when will we see you on tour?
That's pretty cool because we're gonna be right now flying to New York to do a couple of shows there. Manhattan, we're gonna do again New Jersey. We're gonna go from there and we're gonna go to Maine. From there we're gonna go to Texas because it's South by Southwest and we have a couple of shows in Corpus Christi, Austin, San Antonio, and Austin. And that's pretty much it. After that, we're gonna go down to Mexico for a couple of shows there.
Yeah, kind of all over the place, right?
Yeah.
So now I saw a picture of you with the guys from that metal show. What was going on with that?
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool because here's the thing. Every year they have a show, like a Christmas party show, right? Which they host or whatever in this really cool venue called Limbacks, which is in New Jersey. That is pretty known there. Like it's just a really cool vibe. Everything's really badass. So they booked me to be the live show during that party, you know, and it was all the guys of that metal show. You can see guys of like Tommy Portero from what was Whiplash? That band. There were the guys from it was Mark Hudson as well, really nice producer. Probably we're gonna be doing some things with him in the future. So it's gonna be.
I bet that was
really
fun
cool.
hanging out with those guys.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, you know, because you don't get to see like, well, my perception obviously, you don't get to see like young girls, which I'm not pretty young and I'm starting to have wrinkles and everything, but like my age and Mexican, you know, hanging around this type of rock scene. So that is really weird.
Yeah.
So every time they see me, like, oh, I heard that you're Mexican. That's the first thing you say. And, like everyone brings up to me. I heard you're Mexican. I'm like, well, you heard right. a huevo, arriba el metal. You know?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Pretty weird and ironic, I would say.
So we can find your music and stuff on iTunes and Reverb Nation. Is it also?
It's also Reverb Nation
Okay.
/ Puck Nation. It's like everything. I mean, everywhere.
And you got your POCnation.com. Now, is that your main
PuckNation.com.
website?
Yeah. Then you go in and you'll see my picture, and then the upper part you see all the buttons. Like it will come Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation, iTunes. Like so, you just click on it. Pretty simple.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank you for taking the time out with closedcoffin.com here in Las Vegas. It's awesome. I really appreciate it. So, last thing you want to say to the fans?
I love Las Vegas. It's crazy. You gotta get here, and definitely wait for the next album. It's gonna be really, how would I put it? It's gonna be very fucked up
And awesome.
and awesome.
When can we expect a release date?
I would say probably around October of this year. Hopefully
Awesome.
everything goes good.
Thanks again.
Yeah,
Talk
thank
to you later.
I really liked you being here. I'm sorry. I know I gave you a hard time, but I didn't mean to.
No problem. I'll talk to you later.
Definitely.
Bye.
Have a good time.